Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going back to Town Hall 11 and working on some attack strategies. Specifically today, guys, we are working on how to queen charge. So we are going to do many different variants of queen charge today. So let's just hop right into it. So looking at our first army here, this is queen charge hybrid. So hybrid is traditionally when you use a mix of miners and hog riders. If you've never queen walked before, I'll walk you through the basics of it, but pretty much the goal is to keep the queen alive through the majority of the base, and then the rest of the queen walk is pretty much whatever troops use afterwards. So you can do queen walk hybrid, which is a mix of miners and hogs. Just queen walk miner with all miners. Queen walk hogs, all hogs, queen walk LALO. It goes on and on and on, guys. And it's a staple in all of Clash of Clans. And Town Hall 11, Town Hall 10 are one of the first Town Halls where you can start to execute this strategy. So let's go in and learn how to queen walk together, guys. All right, guys, here's the first base. It has an incredible amount of loot, but more specifically, let's learn how to queen walk here. So to start off a queen walk, guys, we want to try to target the scariest defense on the board. And because we're at Town Hall 11 and the Town Halls don't fight back yet, we are targeting that eagle artillery. So we want to start with our queen here on the side of the eagle. We're going to place down a loon right there, and he's going to be called a cocoa loon. The cocoa loon is looking for enemy black mines and red mines. Alright, we're going to throw down a rage spell, and we're going to use these rage spells and cocoa loons just to make sure we keep this queen alive. Once she walks up into this compartment, we're going to place another wall breaker. That one didn't quite go where we wanted. That's fine though. She should be able to walk into that compartment over there. So we're just going to wait here a second. And around 2 minutes is when we want to start the rest of our attack. So we have the freezes to freeze these infernos. And now is the perfect time to start the rest of this attack, guys. Because, well, we don't want this inferno killing us, do we? So we are going to place down all of our hybrid with our miners right there. This queen should target this inferno and take it out just in time. Nice, guys. And you can see we're fighting a three-pronged attack. Our king is walking on the outside with our wizards. Our queen is on the interior of the base. And our miners are on the left flank. This will form like an L-like format around the base. As we can see, we are going to use the heals just to heal up the hybrid as they go around the base. And then once they are not in the heal spell, we are going to use our warden ability. So we can see now the heal spell has worn out, or it's still there. So we're going to use the warden ability right now. And we can see we have supporting hogs coming in now. So that's great. And we have extra poison spell just in case there was clan castle, guys. Luckily for us, there was no clan castle. But if we did have it, we could use it here. We have just baby dragons for cleanup at the end of a bit attack. Or, obviously, if we need a better funnel at the beginning, we could have used that. As we can see, guys, we have our king's ability still up. Our queen's ability still up. The majority of our hogs still up. Yeah, this was pretty crushed, and this was the example of queen charge hybrid. In the next attack, I will show you a different type of queen charge. Alright, guys, we are in again, and it is a dreaded ring-style base, but this time at Town Hall 11. So again, we're going to do the same sort of format this time, but as you can see, now we are using only miners. So it's the same exact beginning to all these attacks, and that's why I love it, guys. So we are going to place down this time baby dragons to start this funnel, and then we are going to place our queen down. We're going to place those cocoa loons again, and let's wall break her in where we want her to go. So there are no black mines, that's great. She should be walking inside this base here. And we can be patient on when we use the rage. We're going to use it right now as she's taking quite a bit of damage. And let's do a preemptive wall break here just to try to get her where we want her to go. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Why is it not opening up that main wall there, guys? So, with that being the case, we're going to have to start this raid a little bit sooner than we wanted. So again, the king on the outside with the siege barracks. And as you can see, it's forming kind of an L-like format. We're going to place down our miners and our warden. Let's place that final cocoa loon over there. And hopefully the miners will interact with the single infernos before our queen gets there. So we're going to rage up our queen as she faces this enemy queen real quick. And we are going to heal up this hybrid. So the town hall has gone down. And good. We are interacting with the Infernos here. So this is good. We're going to use our King's ability. We're going to use the Warden ability right here as our miners are taking heavy damage from the Eagle artillery. So we're going to rage up this queen one last time as she takes out this Eagle artillery and this single Inferno. And as we can see, same sort of deal. Our Hogs are coming out the backside of this base. So the goal, guys, is, again, do a 3-prong attack, and we can keep all of our heroes alive, potentially, especially our queen. If we're keeping our queen alive the entire base, it's a 3-star. We don't even have to worry about it. As you can see, also, I swagged, again, the poison spell. These enemies just haven't had a clan castle, but guys, you are going to regret it if you don't bring that poison spell and you switch it out for a freeze, because this first time you don't, the enemy's going to have 8 balloons, and it's just going to destroy your entire raid. So, as we can see, just a different variant on Queen Walk, same sort of deal, but same result, another 3-star. Alright guys, we are back, but this time with an air attack. Same start again, we're queen charging, so let's go into it. This time, guys, normally during Lava Loon, you're going to want to target the enemy queen just because she destroys lava hounds and our balloons that we're using. But again, the Eagle is probably the scariest defense, so we're going to target that. Again, obviously, we don't have 16 Coco balloons here. It's a lot less than that. We're going to use some of these balloons for our Lava Hound portion of the raid. So let's wall break in here and make sure the funnel is working out. We've hit 2 black mines already with our Coco balloons, so that means we've saved 2 healers. So that's great. It looks like she should be walking into the base. Let's place our king to make sure that actually happens. And let's rage her up right again. Let's hope I did that in time there, guys. We have 2 expos locked onto us, and that's a lot of damage. So we are doing good here. With Lava Hound, Lava Lunian, we can wait a little bit longer to go in. We're looking for maybe, what's the correct time here? Like 1minute 30 seconds is the latest we can go in here, guys. So we're going to use our King's ability here. And I think now is the perfect time. So with this, we're going to place in a couple balloons behind each of these guys, and then we're going to haste them in. So let's haste these balloons in, and our queen is doing fine. We're also going to pop our Warden ability. Let's haste in that one last time. We're going to pop our queen's ability, and we have some freeze spells for the back end of the space. So let's freeze that multi-inferno, or what I thought was a multi-inferno. I think it's already died at this point. And let's just use these freezes for the back end of the base. The minions are just used to clean up the exterior of the base. And yeah, it's pretty easy, guys. We have quite a bit of minions left back up. And obviously the queen is still up. And that's the main thing, guys. So that should be another 3-star. 8 balloons are coming out of the siege machine now. And it's kind of fun. I'm not as good at air attacks, so I prefer ground attacks. And that's why I think you saw so many troops left over towards the end, just because I'm, frankly, more in practice with it. But hey, if air is your thing, you can still queen walk at this level, which is pretty cool. And guys, it's important to mention also, my heroes are not max level. We're dealing with, obviously we have a max warden, but other than that, our heroes are not max level. So you can do this at any stage, unless obviously you made the great mistake and you rushed your heroes tremendously. But at low level Town Hall 11, you for sure can queen charge. So that is another 3-star, and I'll be right back for the final raid. Perfect, I have found another base. So as we can see, I am now using the Hoggo gang. And the main thing we want to do with this is, obviously before we place down all our hogs, we need to make sure there's no clan castle. But lucky for us, it looks like this base builder is not the greatest. So let's try to take out this eagle early if we can. So we have to face the enemy queen here, so let's make sure we obviously rage her when she engages. We'll place an early rage right here, because that would be silly if she went down. Nice, we'll place a baby dragon to funnel on that side. Taking a lot of damage, but able to take her down. Nice. Baby dragon pulled a black mine over there, so that'll work just fine. Let's place in a wall break right there. Another triggered mine right there. These wall breaks are really not going where we want them to go, guys. That one actually is decent. That one worked out. It should open up this base enough to get our queen in there. Let's place the king on the exterior side. And then we need to start this hog hybrid. Or, not even hybrid, sorry. Just hogs. So we're going to throw down the hogs. Some of our healers split here. So that's not ideal, but it's also not the end of the world. We're going to use an early warden ability here as, hey, there's nothing else we have to really worry about because the Eagle's down at Town Hall 11. So we can just use these 3 heals to heal the hogs throughout the rest of the base, and the queen should be able to clean up all the buildings on the back half. And the king is obviously working on their side, and we have super hogs and normal hogs coming out of the clan castle. So as we can see, hog riders can be super risky because, say, you know, I don't take out all the defenses, then I might leave the town hall behind. But with queen charge, if I can keep the queen alive, obviously, it won't matter in the long run, and we can destroy bases pretty easily. If I was going to change one thing about this army, I might take out one of those baby dragons and maybe, or just a couple of those hog riders, and just throw in some more cleanup troops, because you are at the risk of time failing. So even 2 or 3 wizards in this army that I could throw on the outside here now would be great. Obviously, we have so many hogs left over and our heroes left over that this won't end up mattering, and this will be a 3-star. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it, subscribe it, comment down below. It all helps me grow and us grow the channel. We are well on our way to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Remember, guys, if we hit 1,000 subs, I will be playing and live streaming on YouTube 24 hours of me playing Clash of Clans. So if you want to see me do that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Jacob. Goodbye.